a roach. Pop a roach. That's what it means. Pop a roach. All right. You know what? This next guy can follow this. He can do it. Because he's talented. He gets it. He's been at the Comedy Store. He's been all over the country. He's been on Netflix. He's from Detroit originally. He's been on my podcast. He's here right now. Ladies and... I'm hearing noises. And gentlemen, give it up for Doc Willis. Let's go. Right now, Doc. This is your big chance. Get dirty. Get real. Let it out.
Thank you, Brody. I love you, man.
Doc Willis. Great shoes.
Dude. Great dude. Oh, thank you. Air Force One. That's how we do it. Get it.
You're...
Positive energy, right?
You got it.
That's all I'm about. I'm trying to get better, man. Trying to be more positive with everything I'm doing. I wrote down like a lot of positive affirmations and stuff like that. I'm doing good too with it. I'm working on my weight. I'm doing good with that. I was at 180. I'm down to like 177, so I'm doing good. I'm trying to I want to lose weight, man, because the older you get, the more weight you gain. I don't know if y'all know that this is.
Oh yeah.
You get, because I think it's a metabolism, Brody. I think that's what it is. So I've been counting my steps.
I do that.
Yeah. I've been doing good because I'm just disgusted, like my stomach and shit. I'm just.
Doc, you live in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I do.
Well, why don't we go on a walk?
Well, we will. Because I've been walking like 5-mile radius. I'll tell you all about it, Brody. The stomach was a little bit bigger. It's gotten down a little bit. Like I said, I'm down to like 177, but it's still. I'm just trying to get out of that because I got like a daddy's body. And I don't got no kids, so I don't like it at all. It bothers me, Brody. I'm just trying to step it off a pound at a time. I'm just trying to, but it's difficult. I get mad. I just get mad.
Are you drinking soda? You got to cut out soda.
Well, I'm drinking like a bottle of wine a day. I'm up to
Oh, you're drinking wine?
Yeah.
All right, now we got to talk.
I ain't alcoholic, though. Alcoholics drink everything. I just drink a bottle of wine. That's I don't go too far, Brody. The bottle is good enough. But I need to, I'm trying to, I'm working on it, Brody.
You can do it, Doc. It's not about work. It's doing it. It's cutting out the soda, cutting the wine. You're doing the walking. You got to do the diet. And you got to be positive, which you are.
Well, here's the thing. I've been getting my salads from Trader Joe's, so that's good, right?
Yes. Yeah. Roughage is good.
Yeah, killing it with the salads. But the wine I love it. It's beautiful. A bottle of wine is like a naked woman to me. It just keeps calling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. Okay, sweetheart, I'm coming every time. I'm in. I love it, Brody. I don't know.
Where do you drink this wine? Out on the street? We're in the neighborhood. I don't see you.
Yeah, you don't see me because I like to sit at home and just go through YouTube and watch videos and just get drunk. That's all I do. And I judge people a little bit on Instagram. I don't know why.
You judge people on Instagram?
Yeah, because
Get real.
Because here's the thing, bro. Is people are too. I think like the whole internet phase is just really making people become not aware of privacy. Like there's some things you just got to keep private. I don't like everything is happening on the internet. Everything. Like back in the day, you could get your ass whooped in the privacy of your own neighborhood. But now you get your ass whooped in front of Kentucky, Mesopotamia, Russia. Everybody seeing you getting your ass whooped. It's embarrassing, Brody. I can't even explain to you. Like I'm so fed up with technology. I just want to give up. It don't bother you?
Well, I'll tell you what bothers me.
What's that?
Twitter's negative.
Yeah.
Getting beat up on the street and having it on video. You know what? Here's the deal. That happens every day. For 24 hours, they'll make fun of you. You're the guy who got beat up. And then it goes away. Because somebody else is going to get beat up the next day. It just goes away.
Yeah, but it's still recorded. That's what I'm saying. Like, you usually can move to a whole other city and nobody knew you got your ass whooped over there. Now everybody, they know now. It's like, the dude who got knocked out his Nikes is insane to me.
You'd be a world star hip hop.
Yeah, you're right. World star in your videos. It's so uncomfortable to be in that kind of situation. I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm super angry, but I am angry. I guess I am.
Let it out. Let it out. You're angry.
Brody, I'm becoming a little hater. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, bro.
Who are you hating on? Who are you hating on, Doc?
I'm hating on people that's bad people that keep catching blessings. Like they keep getting, like they just keep getting good stuff happen to them all the time.
Who are you talking about? Jay-Z?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
444.
Well, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like all these people. Like some of the
You're on
worst
Periscope.
people
Be careful.
you see in your life get the best things that happen to them, and you're like, why? This dude's an asshole.
Yes.
He's out there intercepting blessings like he's the devil's cornerback. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the Richard Sherman of evil. It bothers me to see.
I like
It
that.
really, oh man. Every time I see somebody like that, it's hard for me to congratulate them.
Then don't.
But it be the moment. You know, it's like, hey, such and such just got such and such, and you're like, oh my God, and he's in front of you, and you're like, well, congratulations with your mouth, but in your heart, you're like, I hope you get hit by a bus. It's like it makes me so mad.
All right. Well, you know what, Doc?
What's that?
You got to change that.
Okay, all right. Stop focusing on me instead of whatever.
No, you just got to be positive.
Be positive.
If somebody is a jerk, you focus on the 10% niceness from them.
Okay. No.
Always focus on the positive.
Okay, all right. I can see that.
When you put out good energy, it comes back. I know it sounds silly, but it does. That's science. Social media doesn't control science. That's energy, that's magnet. So you got to be nice, and it comes back to you. And yeah, of course it's instinctive, like, you get a little jealous or envious, but then be happy for them because it could be you next, and maybe you've had it before. And you just got to keep going and being smiling. You're here. You're a good guy.
That's what I'm here. I got the therapy. I needed the therapy.
Doc's a good guy. He needs him.
I needed a little bit, you know. I'm one of those dudes where I accept everything that's going on. Like I know my goods and my bad. I think if you didn't have negative, you wouldn't understand what positive is, and the negative makes positive, right? It all adds up. Like a lot of people was like really angry about Trump, but I look at there's a bright side to it too. I get it, like you can be mad about him being the president, but finding out he's our president, you gotta treat it like you just found out you got herpes. Because it's a fucked up situation, but you'll live through it. I mean, once in a while Trump gonna flare up and say some stupid shit, but you just gotta take it. Just be cool and don't get too mad about it. Like,
There, you know what, Doc?
What's that?
That's a great statement you just said.
You know, I'll say something even better. Yeah. I'll say this.
More of that.
I'll say in the favor of Trump. I'll say this, just in the favor of Trump. He's a better dude than I am. I couldn't be president. I just couldn't. Like I don't know anything. He probably at least he's a businessman. I ain't a businessman. I just do this. I don't know how to. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like I got skeletons in my closet, and I know I do with that. And they go too much into your shit.
They will.
Yeah. Like it was going into like the emails with Hillary and all this email stuff. I'm like, oh my God, man.
They're gonna check your emails,
Yeah.
your texts.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. If they went through my emails right now, I'll probably get arrested.
What do you got on there?
They'd probably be like, why did you send your cousin this bestiality porno? Well, it was his birthday. And that's why I put Penn and Teller on A Donkey's Revenge. Happy birthday, homie. I thought that was funny. I thought it was...
Can you loop me in on that?
Well, the donkey and a woman in the video, if you see. All right, you don't know. You got to, it's bestiality. No, I'm just saying, though. I don't.
But, Doc, that attitude you have towards the president, nobody says that in public.
No,
what you just said.
Because they don't want to look at the reality of, look, man, he don't know what he's doing. That's first of all. No, everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know what it's like? It's as if you went to the mechanic to get your car fixed, and he looked at you and said, you know what? I never worked on cars, but I'm going to make your car great again. You're like, no, the hell you ain't. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't know what you're doing. Don't touch my car. I'm going to beat you. Like,
yeah, well, that's why I go to Sarkis in Burbank. He's good.
How you go to, yeah, he's good?
He's Armenian. He believes in God.
I believe it.
And he does a good job. He doesn't,
I heard there's a lot of good Armenian mechanics out here. I don't think it matters what race you are, just as long as you really want to do the job.
Mechanic-wise?
Yeah.
I wouldn't let a Jewish guy touch my car.
One day, take it off Periscope. You don't say that out loud. Like, it don't matter. What you say?
They're not good with cars.
No. Everybody can work on cars.
No. I'm Jewish. You know what I like to do? I put air in my tire once in a while, and I armor roll.
You can't do nothing else.
I can do the windshield.
Oh, you mean wash it, clean it off?
Yeah, I'm not a car guy.
Okay,
I try.
Yeah, well, I get that. I'm not a car guy either. I mean, well, here's the thing. You know I used to work at the Ford dealership for like 13 years.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you know my first car was a Ford?
You know.
It was a Pinto.
Oh, yeah?
I got rear-ended. I suffered burns.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
I got rear-ended in that movie, Top Secret.
Top Secret.
You remember that movie?
That's old school. Yeah, that's the old school one.
With Val Kilmer, there's a scene because the Pinto, the whole deal with the Pinto was the Ford Pinto. Because the gas tank was in the back, if you got rear-ended, it blew up.
Oh wow!
So in the Top Secret, there's a scene like where there's a Pinto, and it just barely taps it, and it blows up.
Oh, Smokey had a Pinto on Friday too, right? Wasn't that a Pinto that he was in?
It may have been.
Did you see Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker?
Friday the
No, not Friday.
Friday the 13th started Smokey and the Bandit?
No, you didn't see Friday. Okay.
I've heard of it.
Oh, you've heard of it?
Did he? I don't think.
Did anybody else see Friday? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the classic.
You remember when he was in the Pinto and he was trying to stop the Pinto? Yeah, you ain't see that?
Oh, I gotta see
that. That was one of the funniest scenes. He was trying to stop it with his toe. It's so hilarious because it wouldn't stop. It wouldn't park. It's just one of the. No, okay. Yeah.
I didn't think it was a stick shift.
Yours was a stick shift?
Yep, I got it from my grandfather.
You know what's crazy? I never learned how to drive a stick shift.
I know that about you, Doc.
I used to work the parking lot at the comedy club and just used to tear people's cars up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't work there no more, so I feel good in my heart to confess it. Y'all just know I was horrible. One time, I was one of the comics, I was like trying my best to like shift his car, and I messed his gears up so bad that when he left to leave out his car and he came back another day, he said, "Hey man, did you like notice like would you do something to my car because it wasn't shifting right?" And I was like, "Nope." I was like, "No, I didn't." It's embarrassing. Well, y'all know now. So Periscope and the Comedy Store, if y'all watching this, yeah, I did it. I'm quick, so it don't matter. That's how I get down. Confessions, we do it.
Question from the back.
We had a question from Brother Steven in the back.
Brother Steven, yes, sir. How you doing?
Can you give us a highlight of what's the worst thing you've done to a car?
Oh, the worst thing I've done for a car.
At the lot.
In the parking lot, working the parking lot at the comedy club.
Famous people.
Okay, I'll tell you. I crashed Michael Richards' car.
Crashed it.
Yeah.
Drove it out in the sunset and just crashed.
Well, here's what happened. There was a young lady walking by, wasn't paying attention, and I crashed into the wall. And it happened to be the week before he went off on his tirade and said,
"Oh,
I was gonna ask."
Yeah,
he might have been thinking about you."
That's what I was saying.
That's what it is.
Crashed it. Then the black guy next week, boom, and he just said, "I can't take it."
That's what happened. You triggered Michael Richards. You gotta feel good about that.
$1,000 bins. So he was like, "I'm sick of these." It's like, wow. Yeah, that's what happened. So
have you mentioned that on stage before?
Yeah, I have, but I just only a couple of times. Actually, it's good.
Turn it into a bit.
I will. Yeah, I will. I've done it, but I just always, it's so much stuff that people be like, "You got to do that. You got to do that." I'm trying to get to it all now, so that's why I'm out here on these streets. All right, I got the light. I'm thankful for blessing the stage and being in front of y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brody.
Doc, did you have a good time here?
Oh man,
Sorry for interrupting. Was this a different feel compared to another show?
Yeah, because they're more. You know what? I felt connected to you and even the people. Like, young lady right here, she's by herself. Well, she was with Annie, but she was really focused. The two people back there were hypnotized.
Connected.
I don't know if it was my eyes or the daddy body, whatever it was. You like, yeah.
Because we get real in here, Doc.
Yeah.
That's what this laboratory is. We're not in the main room when people are on a mailing list and they come in. It's a big night out. People are drawn in here. Yeah. We got people wandering in here through the positive energy, the magnetism. We've learned from negativity. We've turned a negative into a positive, and they're drawn in here.
Well, you know what it is, Brody? You know where it starts? With the leader. You the leader, we follow.
Oh, wow. Follow the leader like Eric B. and Rakim. All right, give it up for Doc Willis, everybody, sharing. We got two more. Two more. We're figuring it out. This next guy, you met him earlier. Let's give this guy... Here's the deal. We got two more guys. They've been here a long time. We need to give them some energy. We only got a couple more people, a couple more guys. We'll keep it tight. They deserve better. And I'm glad they're here. These are two guys that I need here with me and I trust. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. Give it up for Brendan. Brendan Walsh, everybody. I was going to say Brendan Small. Brendan Walsh, let him hear it. Sorry about that. I got stressed.
Honest mistake. Give it up for Stephen Brody Stevens. Give it up for yourselves.
Yes, let's push.
Give it up for God.
Yeah.
Let me get a little. I'll do some promotions. Get them out of the way. Next week, July 28th through the 30th, I'll be at the Morongo Casino. Opening for the Cash Me Outside. How about that, girl? 10 sold out shows in 2 days. 5,000 seat theater. Cash Me Outside. How about that, girl? The Cash Me Outside. How about that, guy?
Are you serious?
Cash me outside, how about that? Cash me outside, how about that? That's her, she does that. Cash me outside, how about that? 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 You guys all know the tune.
I'm here with you. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. Let's get into Pizzagate. You guys familiar with Pizzagate?
Been there.
Oh, you've been to the Comet Ping Pong Pizza?
It's in D.C.
Yeah, DC. This is I call my mouth the Pizzagate. It's always open. It's weight problems there. Little distracted. My grandmother's in the hospital. It's fine. She's not sick. She's having a baby. So it's good news. Yeah, I'm gonna have a baby uncle soon. I'm carrying my baby uncle around with me everywhere. I'm the only person with a baby uncle. People say, "Are you gonna hand me like your hotel room key or something, lady? Am I getting some road beaver right here at home?
Yeah.
Little home beef.
That's what the lab does for you.
Yeah. Baby uncle. Gonna carry him around. People say, "Is that your son?" I'll say, "No, it's my uncle." My grandmother will he'll vomit my grandmother's breast milk on my shirt sometimes. Well, my grandma's gonna have to breastfeed my baby uncle. That's how he's gonna eat. So she just set him on the floor in her car seat and then just like unfurl one of her boobs, and feed him, and then curl it back up like a wicked Wicked Witch of the West or whatever.
You know,
Brody, you have a question?
Yeah, my grandmother breastfed me. My grandmother breastfed me, and it was really hard to find the nipple.
How long ago was this?
Well, 15 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
My grandmother breastfed me, and it's really hard to find the nipple when you're dealing with a cremated body.
Oh, that's So you're joking. I'm serious.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. My grandmother's having a kid.
How old?
She's 80. She's dating a 19-year-old, this like skateboarder guy. So he's trying to act like my grandpa. He's like my teenage step-grandpa. Are there any industry people here? Teenage step-grandpa, I think. Maybe CBS? CBS this fall. Get the, who's the guy who did, that Charlie Sheen was in a fight with? Chuck Lorre. Get him involved. Teenage step-grandpa meets my grandma Here's the origin story. Put my grandma in the dryer one day, like as a goof. I'm at the laundromat doing laundry with my grandma. Fucking kick her in the dryer, close the door, turn it on for 10 minutes, gets all the wrinkles out. So then you got a smooth grandma walking around. Horny teenager fucking gets horny for her. Smooth grandma coming this fall to CVS. Betty White, they put like 1,000 clothespins on the back of her neck and shit, pull her back, get her all smoothed out. You got smooth grandma out of the dryer, right? And she's all warm, so the teenager, he goes, has sex with her. Next day, her diaper, the plus sign appears. She's got pregnancy test diapers. Depends. I don't know.
So when you threw her in the dryer, did you put in fabric softener?
No.
You could tag that bit like she.
I could.
She had like
it's nice and
static.
soft. Oh yeah.
Her hair was sticking up. I didn't put fabric softener in.
Or maybe that's how she attracts the teenagers through static cling.
Bingo. See, this is what this show's all about.
This is what,
we're tagging bits. We're creating. This guy's playing Morongo.
Morongo, Cash Me Outside. How about that girl? She's worth $11 million.
Are you serious?
$11 million.
No way.
No.
Yep, it's not a big deal.
Oh my.
Tell me if you think this is funny. Now, these are two things that I don't know. These might be too dark for comedy bits, but these are things that really did happen. It's not bullshit like a lot of other stuff you've heard here tonight. Bullshit stories. Like of things that didn't happen. So, no, these aren't. I'm not saying the comedians were bullshit. I'm saying these stories are true. These aren't comedy. A lot of times comedians are like lie. They say, "Oh, you know what? I was at Taco Bell the other day, and this guy fucking took his shirt off," and it's like that didn't happen. You had that idea, but these happened. It was at the gas station. You know those. Now these are too dark. I think these might bum you out. They're not jokes, but they kind of made me laugh. But they're very sad stories. It's at the gas station, 100% true. You know those on the back windshield of people's cars, they have their little stickers with "It's a family."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Steve?
Yeah.
There's a guy sitting in his car eating a hot dog from the gas station, and the back window had those stickers on there at one time, but they were scraped off. That's his story there. The hot dog guy at the gas station. He's probably he's scraping his family off his back. So that's kind of sad. And then this is very recently. I was at the Americana Mall, and I was at the Coffee Bean, and I got a coffee from the Coffee Bean. My girlfriend likes those mixed. They give away Thursdays. They give you like $1. It's the chocolate
Blended.
blended.
I get that with the
Whipped
coffee
cream,
beans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Extreme.
And this is going to sound terrible, but there was a guy in a wheelchair. Like I was going up to the crosswalk, and he was pushing the walk button like nonstop. The guy in the wheelchair, and I really was compelled to just be like, "Hey, man, that's not gonna." If the guy had a great sense of humor, it would have been funny.
What are you gonna say? It's not good.
It's not gonna work. Like, well, he kept pushing the walk button. Walk.
That's funny.
I don't know if it's funny. I told my girlfriend. She said that's not funny. Do you guys all shit in handicapped stalls when you have to shit in public? Right?
I was a former gymnast, so I go in there. I do like the pommel horse
while you're dropping the deuce
in the handicap.
Yeah, because they got the bars.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Got the bars. They got their own sinks half the time.
They got those too. I'm just looking for somewhere to hang up my clothes.
I'm looking for a private bidet. Climb up in the handicap stall sink. No one will know. So I can clean it out. How'd you get back here, Andy?
Just floating.
Just floating around, doing a set in the real room.
I did do a set in there.
Are you serious?
They let me do it for my birthday.
Oh, how's the crowd in there?
They're garbage compared to this crowd.
Are you serious?
Oh, they're great.
Oh.
It's alright. You know what happens? You tell the Periscope people they can just watch on Periscope. They don't fucking feel like they gotta drive.
There's nobody. My Periscopes are international. I don't have local Periscopers. Andy.
You wanna fucking fight?
There could be a lot of
I'll
guys
find a
without
chick.
jobs.
I had a sister.
You can just shut the fuck up? We're talking.
Cash
right
me
now?
outside. How about that?
You know why I believe you, Brendan?
Is
About
that a tune? Is that a tune on an already existing song? Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me outside. How about
I?
Is that a tune already?
Could be.
Because it's catchy.
Catchy.
I could sell it to the Cash Me Outside girl. She's worth $11 million.
Is she really?
Yeah.
How?
I read it in the fucking trades. What do I look like? An accountant?
Dr. Phil residuals?
No. Fucking she got a big deal. Fucking 4-picture deal.
I wonder how long she's had it.
Yeah, I don't know, you know.
You mentioned going to the gas station.
Gas
I
station.
believe you. You know why? Because you said the guy was eating a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yesterday was National Hot Dog Day. Did that happen yesterday?
No. This was
Last year?
It was a while ago.
Oh, last year National Hot Dog Day.
no, not last year, but maybe 2 months ago. It was near LAX. I don't know what was going on.
Was
I think
it-
I got picked up and we needed to get gas. Got picked up. My girlfriend didn't get gas before.
Was it Joey Chestnut from the hot dog eating contests?
I'm not getting it. I don't get the reference.
Does anybody get the Joey Chestnut reference?
Is that the little Chinese guy?
Joey Chestnut is the hot dog eating champion.
I thought it was a little Chinese guy.
Kobayashi.
That's Kobayashi. What's the guy's name?
Kobayashi.
The other guy.
Chestnut?
Chestnut. Johnny Chestnut. He won this year.
When did that start? When did every day become a thing? A national.
It's Twitter.
I want to. That's it. That's all it is, right? So it's not even real.
You're on Twitter. You're funny on Twitter. Like,
Thanks,
I
man.
like what you and Todd do.
Yeah. Shit on each other.
It's funny. Like you guys do it good.
Thanks. I like it too.
Like that's funny about. That's cool about Twitter.
Where you can just tell. Two friends can tell each other that they suck and they're
You
not
guys
funny.
are friends.
Yeah.
And then Todd goes for the win.
Right.
Right.
That's like his little hashtag thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like. But I'm nervous. Like, I wouldn't want to interact with somebody on Twitter because I feel like, because I'm on Hollywood probation, I've been in trouble.
Well, if you're ever compelled to like, you can interact with me.
Are you serious?
I won't turn you in, bro.
Does your son's Twitter account still fuck with people or what?
My son, my ex-wife, Trish Walsh, just got her account suspended indefinitely because of the Cash Me Outside, how about that girl? No lie. Cash Me Outside, how about that girl follows my son Trevor. Trevor's coming out for a visit. Enticed her with a limousine ride with Chelsea Peretti. And they started communicating, and my ex-wife threatened her, and now she's permanently suspended from Twitter. Because of the Cash Me Outside girl.
That rich bitch.
$11 million.
$11 million is her net worth. She's 14.
You have 2 kids?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Stand by your story.
To Trevor Walsh ties one of his tweets. I mean, he tweets a lot. You can follow Trevor. I mean, they're inappropriate for a 9-year-old.
Just like his dad.
He has like he secretly like ties. Should I secretly have a shoelace tied around my dick? But it's like, you know, only he knows about it. It's like this kick.
Is Twitter still fun for you guys? Or is it depressing? Just like, you know, I like what Doc said. You know, Doc said, just got to deal with it. Try to reach across the aisle.
Well, what do you mean?
Facebook's worse, dude.
Yeah.
I don't do
I'm off
Facebook.
Facebook's garbage.
No.
All I do is share to Facebook.
Oh,
Here's some of Trevor's
That's
tweets.
what Facebook's bad.
Is it possible to spread your butt cheeks too far apart?
Ooh.
After midnight, I just spread my butt cheeks so far apart.
The people like-
Ha ha! I got kicked out of the pet store for dumping yoo-hoo on a parrot. LOL.
It's like daddy. He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I just learned that fat kids don't have feelings. So my son's.
They're numb. Yeah, their skin makes them numb.
Every Girl Scout I know is a whore. He's not. Retweet if you ever let a lobster bite your dick. I mean, you know, he's a funny guy.
I fucked a guy with a lobster claw hand.
Really?
Yeah, he took me to a lobster restaurant.
Alright.
That's
That's his thing, I guess.
My family, we didn't have a lot of money. We'd go to Red Lobster instead of the zoo.
Oh, because you look at them in the tanks?
Exactly.
I always thought, like, you know, when you have that, you know, when the tsunamis or whatever come, things get flooded.
Yeah.
Because, like, I grew up in Philadelphia. Annie's from Philadelphia, right? And then they have this, like, aquarium, this Camden, New Jersey aquarium right across the river. And I always thought, like, it'd be weird if there was some kind of natural disaster that made, like, that riverfront be flooded and then the aquarium is underwater, but all the fish are just trapped in the... They're still in tanks, but now they're underwater. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Everything else is... I mean, my mind's going a mile a minute. Let me do... it's not really... Sorry, I'm up here long, and I said I wasn't going to go long. But only 5 minutes long. Seems like an hour, though, doesn't it, lady?
We got one more after Brendan. We're doing
more.
awesome.
Steve's gonna
I'm proud
do
of
it.
you guys.
Let me do one thing. This is a thing, an idea that I've had. I've only done it like once before.
That's what this show's
It's
about.
my impression of, okay, did you guys watch that documentary, What the Health? Yeah? Did you think about becoming vegan for like a week? And yeah. Are you a vegan now? Vegetarian? Did the movie make you be that?
No, it's about to.
Oh. So you became a vegetarian after watching the documentary?
No, I am a vegetarian, but I'm about to be vegan.
Or you're about to be vegan?
Think about it.
You see? That's what the movie does. Makes you think about it. So here's my impression. This isn't my impression of that documentary in particular, but this is a good example of the type of documentary that I'm doing an impression of. It's like Netflix is full of documentaries. A lot of these guys interject themselves into the story, or it's just a story about some boring guy who's going through a midlife crisis. So this is the beginning of 90% of the documentaries on Netflix. All right, there's a sound cue. Okay. Hi, my name's David, and I'm 30 years old. I'm about to have a child, buy a house. And then I wondered, what's it all about? So I decided to load up the car, drive across the country, meet other guys named David, find out what makes them tick. And this is my story. What the fuck? It's not playing.
Take your time. Oh. Awesome.
Well, that would have been a good... All right.
No, what did you do it? What was that?
Well, it was supposed to come on earlier.
We'll try it again.
All right. And so I decided to load up the car and meet other guys named David. Get to the bottom of this whole meat thing. This is my story. Oh, thanks. It's a good idea, you know. It's not really there yet. And I have, if you guys want, I don't know, Steve, if you want to take the night off, I have the Sirius satellite radio app on my phone. We can listen to Howard Stern for Monday.
I have that too.
Yeah.
I gotta activate it. It's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you like Howard Stern. All right, thanks, guys. Moraga Casino, 28th through the 30th. Cash me out. I don't know her real name, but I'm opening for her. 5 sold-out shows.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Brendan Walsh, everybody, let him hear it. Yes. That was good. That was good. I forgot what I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. I'm crowdfunding. I'm doing a documentary about Netflix. Thank you for laughing. That's all I cared about. All right, guys, listen. We have one more comedian. This show, I can see it growing. Steven, what's your take on it?
I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. Good vibes, and I can see it growing too.
Okay. Doc?
Fantastic show, man. I love the energy that you bring in here, bro.
We have 2 audience members. I didn't get this chance to
We had
speak
one
to.
earlier. Someone left.
Yeah, they came. Where are you from, the girl on the left?
We're Periscope fans.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Of me?
Of you.
Oh, they came. Andy said they wouldn't come. We had 2 fans coming.
We're
What's
fans.
your name?
I'm Marissa.
Oh, I thought, okay, you look Marissa Mendelson. Is that you?
That's me.
I recognize you.
Yeah.
Are you a newscaster or
I
something?
used to be.
Like a field reporter kind
Yeah,
of thing?
over 10 years. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then you live out in the valley. I don't want to like.
I do, in Van Nuys.
You know what? I was on Van Nuys Boulevard today.
Oh.
I walked from Van Nuys Boulevard to Coldwater. after therapy. Steven knows where it is, above the Hamburger Hamlet.
Yeah.
I walked down Moore Park, I made a left on Woodman, and then a right, and I cut through the neighborhood, and then I got shaved ice, and I started getting blisters on my feet that I called Uber.
You'll appreciate this story. When I walked into the other side of the Improv, I accidentally walked in with my Starbucks cup.
Ooh.
Yeah, no one noticed. I noticed, and then
That's a violation.
yeah, I turned myself in.
Oh, that's good. And what about the guy next to you? Bodyguard?
This is Jeremy. I actually met him through Periscope when I first moved here, and so now we've known each other for 2 years, and we're.
Does he talk?
He does. Yeah, he's a comedian as well.
Oh, you're a comedian?
Yeah.
Give it up for Jeremy, everybody. Yes. Feel that ovation. Where are you from, Jeremy?
Originally from Pennsylvania also.
Where in Pennsylvania? Brent, he's from Pennsylvania.
I know, what the fuck? This is crazy. Let's all go find some Amish guys and suck their dicks.
Oh, that is...
What? I'm sorry.
I think that's racist. I don't know.
Steve got sent to Valley Forge Military Academy.
Did-
Outside of Philly.
Are you serious? You did go there?
Yeah, for 2 years. School for bad kids.
God, people are bad. Are you a troublemaker in Philly?
No, not in Philly, no.
Oh, where else? Where?
Hershey.
Oh, you're from Hershey. That's where Hershey is from, and that's where Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points at Hershey. Is that correct?
That's true.
That's true. I'm not speaking great so well tonight. We have one final comedian. He's a great guy. He's been patient. He gets it. We're looking at this as a workshop. This is a growth. We're all going to remember. Brody, remember that we did those early shows and it was kind of light, this and that, but it's coming together.
We should do a reunion show like a year from now.
You know what? I think this show could grow.
Yeah.
I think I'm fleshing it out.
Yeah, it could grow to 3.
Oh, now I'm getting attacked.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. He was recently in a huge movie. You may have heard of it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which was shot in Atlanta, home of Shia LaBeouf's anger issues. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my friend, final comedian of the night. 10 to 12 minutes left. Let's push through. Let's give this guy attention. Let's give him energy. He deserves it. He's a good guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Agee. Yes!
Let's be honest, it's going to be more like 4 to 5 minutes. I have a question for you, Brody.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Are you in the Mile High Club?
A lot of people would think I am part of the Mile High Club. That's having sex in the airplane. No, I am not part of the Mile High Club.
Are you?
However, hold on.
I set him up for...
However, Steve,
Yeah?
one time,
Uh-huh.
I exposed myself on a Ferris wheel at the LA County Fair during the Jonas Brothers concert. And I too was kicked out. Then I drove down to San Dimas and I went to Raging Waters, which is about 30 minutes away, and I hung out there with some kids.
San Dimas High.
San Dimas, been there. That's
Bill
where
and
they filmed
Ted's
Bill and
Excellent
Ted.
Adventure.
Enjoy it. You take the 10, make a right on the 15. Actually, the 210.
The 10, the 57, the 210 meet.
Yeah, at Raging Waters.
Yeah, to the 60.
Well, that's my set.
Steve, let's be positive. You're a good
I
guy.
have a really bad headache.
What happened? Somebody hit you?
No, I've just been here for forever. No, this has been a great show. I don't know. I think I'm dying.
You're not dying. You're healthy.
I am dying. I put a coffin on my Amazon wish list yesterday.
That's funny.
I started waking up in the middle of the night with night sweats. That's how out of shape I am, Brody.
I wake up in the middle of the night with day sweats.
Sleep is an activity.
You know what you need?
What?
Klonopin.
No, I don't want to do drugs.
It's Steven, it will help you sleep. It's a crazy world with Facebook and periscoping and all
Is that one of those sleep drugs that make you eat sandwiches and sleepwalk?
No, it's not Ambien.
I have a friend, this is a true story, she took Ambien for the first time, woke up the next day and was like, oh my God, I just had the craziest dream that I went to Del Taco in my car, went into the drive-thru, and was screaming at the person through the drive-thru to give me boxes so I could move. And then she's like, yeah, that was a crazy dream. And then like an hour later, she goes out to get in her car to go to work, and her car is gone.
Oh.
And she's like, oh my God. And so she called her friend. She goes, can you do me a favor and give me a ride to Del Taco? This was the Del Taco that was on Highland and Santa Monica at the time. It's now a Walgreens. And so her friend drove her down there. Her car was in the parking lot at Del Taco. She walked in. The manager was still there. He had done a double shift. And she walked in and he goes, oh, look who it is. And she goes, what? And he goes, we took your keys from you last night because you were drunk in our drive-thru. And she goes, no, I wasn't drunk. I was on sleeping pills. And he goes, no, you were definitely drunk. You were screaming at me to give you boxes. And so they took her keys, and she walked home from Santa Monica and Highland to Cherokee and Hollywood Boulevard.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
I'm glad they took her keys. That was a nice gesture.
So I never want to take sleeping aids. I never want to get AIDS in my sleep.
Stephen, have you ever... This Stephen aging.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a Klonopin?
No, I'm afraid to.
It's not going to hurt you. I'm clean, too. I take apple cider vinegar. But I think it can help you sleep better.
Apple cider vinegar?
I think a quarter... Does anybody here take Klonopin?
No.
So you
I
raise your
do.
answer.
And you know what it does? It takes the edge off.
I take Xanax
There you go. Xanax. You take it every day or when as needed?
as needed.
Which is every day.
Almost.
Stephen, you play the guitar?
It's the only song I sort of know on piano. Jump. Did you recognize that? You didn't even recognize
I
it.
did. David Lee Roth, his father, was a dentist in Pasadena.
Where am I from?
Pasadena.
There you go. Connections. It matters. It matters. Steve, it matters. Since we've been friends, you've done some great things in your career. Because you're a good guy, and I put energy.
My friend's baby shit in the bathtub.
Oh!
How old is your child?
5 weeks.
And you're changing diapers. Did you ever thought you would do that?
I didn't really think about it too much, but it just comes with the territory.
My friend was washing his baby, giving his baby a bath, and she went diarrhea in the bathtub. I never want to have babies.
It's kind of different. I mean, my girlfriend takes care of most of it. I'll change a diaper, and if she starts to shit during the changing, I say, Amanda, I can't do this now. But I have rubber gloves, like a surgeon.
Like Mr. Mom.
Well, not kitchen gloves, like a box
Oh,
of
okay.
surgeon gloves.
Like Howie Mandel.
Yeah. And then I put one over the baby's face.
I never want babies. I, as a joke, this is true, not too long ago, tweeted, oh, you know how people walk in their sleep? Do you think babies have ever crawled in their sleep? And like 50 people replied, yes, they do. I didn't know this because I don't have kids. Now that I know this is another reason I don't want kids. If I go to somebody's house who has kids and I get too high at like a party or get too drunk and I have to crash on their couch, if I wake up at 4 a.m. and their little fucking werebaby is crawling across the living room floor, I'm gonna kill their fucking baby.
Stephen,
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
you talk about not having a kid.
Right.
There's a guy tomorrow at my mom's place.
His name is Tomorrow?
He is turning 100.
100 and...
He's 100. Seymour lived 102, but he passed away. This is a new guy.
More like see no more, right?
Oh, we don't joke about that.
Okay.
Seymour Afterlife.
You know what? We'll end it right now if you're going to take shots at Seymour. That's not what this is about. This is not what this is about. He lived to 100. This guy's 100. Still alive.
Seymour?
Seymour's
Oh, no, the other guy.
the new guy.
What's his name?
I got to find out.
Still seeing more?
Well, listen. He's 100. No kids.
That he knows of.
No, I mean, having a child is probably good for you as a human being.
It's
like,
good for you when you get older and there's someone to watch out for you. Right?
I have friends.
I think.
I have Periscope. I have, Steven will look after me, right?
I'll take care of you.
I'm at Kaiser. Come up to the 4th floor. I'm saying that this guy lived. I'm saying like I think it's as a human being, as a male or even as a woman, like women they're there to bear children, and it's probably
That's what they're there for.
well, no, it's motherly instinct,
Right.
and it's probably like an instinct for have a child as a man. It's probably good for you, but the guy lived to 100 with no kids, so that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to worry about it.
By choice, though? Or was he just really ugly? Anthony Quinn was having kids like into his 80s. Like he was getting people pregnant.
He was. Tony Randall had a kid when he was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on? Steve? Brett, what happened?
My phone went off and I apologize.
During Steve said the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Apologies.
Don't mind. It's helping, actually.
You didn't know.
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
I don't
Steve.
mind.
He apologizes.
Jesus, I don't mind.
No, but Steve is, he'll attack a baby. He's violent.
Kill a baby. I'll kill a sleep-crawling baby. And if I go, I'm at that age now where all my friends are having babies. I didn't even know. Yeah, I thought he was doing a bit online about having a baby. I'm having so many friends are like texting me and emailing me. Oh, you got to come over to the house. You have to meet little Gary's growing up so fast. You haven't met Gary yet.
Who names our kid Gary?
Exactly.
Are they?
I know like 10 guys named Gary, and I've never seen a baby named Gary.
Steven has a question for Steve.
Okay.
Steve, this is Steve in the back.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, 10 years ago, I don't know if this was in my head, but it just popped in my head. It could have been not real. I think 10 years ago at UCB, when I first started dabbling, it's like 2006, into comedy, I hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
You were on stage and you were telling some story about getting a foot job in a jacuzzi. Was that you?
Yes, that was me. It wasn't a foot job. I
don't know why that just popped in
I
my
was
head.
with a girl who didn't believe in like premarital sex, but she let me put a toe inside of her.
Ooh, nice.
Holy shit! I have not thought about that since probably that last
I don't
time
know
on
why-
stage 10 years ago.
That's so weird. That I just remember that right now when I saw your face.
She wouldn't let me finger her, but a toe.
You got big feet.
A toe. Yeah.
Size 14?
13 and a half.
Yeah, that half makes a difference.
Thanks. Why did I thank you for that? What else, Brody?
I haven't been in a jacuzzi for years. I used to go to jacuzzi all the time. When our condo, where my sister lives in Tarzana, the family condo, which she's squatting in, I used to go to the jacuzzi. I used to swim. I used to play tennis. I used to throw the ball against the wall. I used to masturbate in the garage. There's so many things. And I'll be honest, Steve.
Yeah.
I pleasured myself in the garage. My mom was away.
How old were you?
35. No, I was in my teens.
Yeah, you pleasure yourself everywhere when you're in your teens.
And I
Where's
was
the
down-
weirdest place you've ever masturbated?
Well, one of the times was in the garage, and there was an insect. I was young. I was impressionable. My mind wandered, and I felt energy towards the insect. And I actually pleasured myself on an insect.
You drowned it?
Drowned it? Did you drown it?
Wow.
Yes, I finished.
You fucked a bug?
You guys, Brody fucked a bug.
No,
You guys, everybody,
get that off Periscope.
Twitter, Brody fucked a bug.
I did not.
Not a Volkswagen either, like a stink bug?
I did not bang a bug. I pleasured myself to a spider. Get the story right.
Spider.
Yes.
Daddy Longleg.
Mommy, like.
No, it was just a.
Mommy loves
It's
Longleg.
like a black spider. I don't know. But I did finish. I completed. I gave it.
You like your spider? You like your coffee?
with half and half. Sugar-free vanilla.
Oh my god.
Yes, I completed. I finished on the spider. True story. I gave it Charlotte's Web Eye. You got it. Yes.
I got the light, Brody. I think I'm done.
Let me ask, Stephen.
Yeah.
I know it was a while. You were here.
Yeah, I had fun.
The show was up. The show was up. The show was down. I had fun.
Yeah.
I like the interaction portion of this. I don't want to step on things. We did some Periscope till my battery died. Sam has done a great job.
Yeah, Sam Verla, everybody.
Brandon's still here.
Brendan.
You know, I'm doing too many shows and
I
Brandon.
got to admit, that is
it's
one
unfair.
of the few names
Change your name.
I'm still like, I have to think for a split second before I say your name out loud because
It's the same as Brendan Small. We spell it the same.
exactly.
Wait, Brendan with a Dan.
No, O-N.
Done.
O-N.
It's my mom. Yeah, it's
It gets confusing.
my mom. I should have changed my name for show business.
But I'll tell you what, you put a photo up of your kid,
What's that?
that kid looks like you.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew it was your kid.
Thanks, Maury.
And I think that's pretty cool.
Thanks.
Give it up for Brendan for having a child.
Yes.
That's cool. Were you there for the birth?
I mean, it's like on Skype, yeah.
Did you cut the,
I know, they didn't even ask
Ribbon?
me to. I would have, yeah. We did it at a grocery store opening.
John's?
Groundbreaking
It was a
ceremony.
Vons.
Oh, Vaughn's.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a
No,
pavilion?
they didn't give me he didn't ask if I wanted to cut the thing.
Where'd you get it done? Urgent care?
It's like a taco truck kind of. Glendale Memorial. It was nice, actually.
I think that's where I was born.
Nice,
I'm pretty
nice
sure.
hospital, nice room. We had a window. Hung up a Bob Marley poster as a joke.
Was you there for like 2 days?
We got there like 7 at night. The kid was born at 2 in the afternoon the next day.
That's awesome.
I know a guy who had a baby and with his girlfriend, and when they brought him home from the hospital, he hung a sign in the house that said, "Welcome home, Dracula." I don't know. I just have always thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Well, we went to a thing where, you know, just that they tell you what to expect, like a class thing that you can go to. And one of the things they said was like, you know, when you go to the delivery room, you're going to be there for a while. So bring some stuff from home to like, if it'll make you more comfortable. And my girlfriend, as a joke, said, "Can we hang up a Bob Marley poster and play Bob Marley music the whole time?" And the lady was like, "Yeah, I guess, if that's what you want to do." So we went to the mall and bought a Bob Marley poster.
Amazing.
And hung it up. We were playing Bob Marley music like when we were just kind of waiting around making Instagrams and stuff. And then when she was born, we didn't like any of the names that we had in mind, so we named her Marley.
It's a great name, though.
It's not a bad name.
You know what's funny? Marley, that's my cousin's kid, my cousin Scott, who lives in Seattle, and I'm doing bumper shoot, so I'll see him in a couple months.
Okay.
But he's depressed right now. But he's got a daughter. Her name Marley.
How old is she?
She's like 13.
Big tits? No, I take it back.
You know what?
The Catch Me Outside girl, she's 13. She has huge tits.
All right, she's good. I think we no, we didn't have a ton of audience members, but I had fun.
Woo!
I think that I'm going to call this a success.
We learned a lot.
What's that?
We learned a lot.
What do we learn? Sam? Do you think the Improv will allow this to come back in a month?
Probably.
Probably. That means no.
Oh.
I think the show is groundbreaking. I feel like it has a chance to grow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's different. It's fun. It's kind of like, you know, it's like Tony and Tina get married. That's what this show's like.
It is like that.
And you come in, what's happening? Because it's the lab, you're allowed to be informal.
Yeah.
Experiment.
It's experimentation. And sometimes it's so experimental the crowds won't get it. And that's good. They don't need to be here.
These crowds get it.
And Periscope
I
gets
have
it.
to walk my dog.
Give it up for Brendan Walsh, everybody. He's got to go walk his dog, a.k.a. change his child's diapers.
Well, yeah, I'm getting a lot of.
Good job, good job. Steve, you're a great guy.
Thank you.
You're funny.
Thank you.
You get it. I think, if you're having sleep problems, honestly,
Melatonin.
try a little Klonopin. You'll sleep better.
All right, I'll try it.
And I'm also going to give you an antidepressant. And then call me in the morning.
Okay, Doc.
We're going to wrap it up. I think it was a great night. I was going to do a song at the end, but we're fine.
Song.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, set that final song up. Let's set that final song up.
Woo! Woo!
Just celebrate America. Good job, Steve.
Thanks, Brody.
Let's crank it.
Turn it up a little bit.
success!